Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for 2021. I almost forgot. If you're coming to this reading, well, obviously you're coming to this reading not live, but Aries. Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for 2021. I just tried to do your intro and totally messed it up, so let's start over. Aries, this is going to be your yearly reading for 2021. We're just going to jump right in here, and we are going to take a look with this main spread at the energies that you'll be dealing with this year, and then we are going to clarify at the end with the little tarot, and we're going to see if there's any additional details or anything extra that wants to come out. On top of all that, we are also going to look at your top 3 most important things to focus on for 2021 as well at the end, so make sure to stick around for that. I would also say make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this year, Aries. But Aries, I like this because the ending is extremely positive. You have the Six of Swords, the Fool, and the Wheel of Fortune. Like total turnaround is what I'd say there. You have 2 cards. You have the Chop Wood card and the Truth Be Told card. Definitely could be a truth coming out this year in this first row. So if you've been like hoping that someone would reveal a truth or tell the truth, it's almost like someone is kind of like opening up at this time. I do feel there's like a very strong need for you to kind of like just focus on your work with this chop wood energy. It is like a card of just getting busy doing the work. I just feel that you could be dealing with some like people in your life who are kind of just busting your chops here, Aries. I see 7 of Swords to the Devil to the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you will overcome this energy. I don't do readings with a bunch of drama and stuff like that. So I don't think that's real life in the first place. But we're not in an episode of the Kardashians, right, Aries? But what I would say is that I do feel like you could be dealing with some drama. Could be in love. It could be like a baby daddy type situation here, or a baby mama, depending on what you have. It could also just be like, I really feel work. So I feel like you could be dealing with work. The Chopwood card just says like, do the work, do your work. And the Truth Be Told card just says like, your work will speak for itself. So if you're dealing with difficult people in work or in business this year, again, I feel like your work will speak for itself. So I would just do your work. Don't worry about the gossip and all this toxic energy. Wheel of Fortune, there will be a turnaround. Not only that, we're going to talk about this at the end, but you control the Wheel of Fortune. You control which direction that spins. So I feel like you are in full control of your destiny. For others, I do feel like there is a truth coming out here. I say that because you have the Judgment card here coming up. So I do feel that there could be like a wake-up call, or I feel more of like a sudden realization for you here, Aries, where it's like maybe you're realizing that a situation is toxic or a situation is not right for you. This first diagonal really stands out to me. It's very positive. Even though you have the Devil as your center card, number one, I don't really feel like the Devil is that bad of a card personally. Number 2, it's like the future position here is very positive. So I feel like things will be going very well for you. You have the 7 of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles here. I do feel for some of you that this could be a hurt or a pain. Definitely could be like a lying, cheating, stealing situation that you're coming into the year with. And this King of Cups, I feel, is, for some reason, just intuitively, I feel like he is kind of like trying to protect his emotions. I feel like this is you trying to protect your emotions, basically, here, Aries. It's like there's a lot of craziness going on around the Knight of Cups, but he's perfectly fine. There's just all these choppy waters, but he's not really worried about it. And you have the 6 of Swords as well, which is kind of like moving on to calmer shores, moving out of choppy waters. So I feel that you have been in choppy waters for a long time. You have this Queen of Pentacles as well, which is like a new path opening up to you here. So I do feel for some of you, it's almost like you could be getting the resources together to remove yourself from a challenging situation. So this could be like a relationship, or maybe you're married to someone and it's like you want to leave the relationship. I feel like this says like you will be getting resources to leave this situation. For others, this could be a job. I feel if it is a job that is toxic, maybe you're just looking for a job that can pay you more money, or, obviously because of COVID, it's probably been very difficult to find a good job or to find something that is more what you need. So this could be you finding a job finally that kind of like gets you moving forward here. I am getting the word moving popping into my head as well. I would say you don't really necessarily have a lot of moving cards except the Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune can be a card of moving, but I get it over here. Again, I read intuitively, and I just get the word moving here for some reason with that energy. One thing that I really love here as well is you have the Seven of Swords, obviously like a tricky card, but you immediately go to the Ace of Pentacles to the Six of Swords over here. So it's kind of like saying that you could be getting an offer here with this Ace of Pentacles that removes you from the tricky situation. So I definitely like to see that. Next, you have the Hangman. I feel like you're the second sign this year that has had a message that I feel like you're trying to get away from the Hangman energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces here, and I don't think you're necessarily trying to get away from a Pisces, but Pisces shows up like a bunch of Pisces right here. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, but the other message I'm getting here is that you're trying to get away from a situation where you feel like you're having to put on a performance. The Hangman in reverse on a traditional Rider-Waite card, it looks like he's dancing on the card. And to me, the Hangman in reverse can say that you feel like you're having to put on a show, or you feel like you have to do special things or jump through hoops to get the approval from a person, or to just make money at your job or something like that. And it's definitely popping into my head. Again, that's why I don't take reversals, because I read intuitively, like I said, if I can't say that enough today, right? And, that's what I kind of feel there. But you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, and the High Priestess. I feel like you're going to have to take action on something. Ace of Pentacles is like you receiving an offer this year. The Devil is your current situation that you are feeling stuck in, maybe. So maybe you feel stuck at your job, or again, I do feel it has been very difficult for you to probably find something work-wise if you're sick of your job. I do feel it's probably been quite a challenge with this Devil energy. It probably just because of the, COVID, basically. That is the toxic thing that you have been dealing with. The High Priestess says there's a lot of potential in something new. There's a lot of potential in this Ace of Pentacles that could be coming your way. So I feel if you're receiving any new job offers or any new business offers, I feel there's going to be a lot of success in doing that with this Ace of Pentacles. Not only that, you have the High Priestess here, and then you have the High Priestess up here as well. Whenever this happens in one of these readings, I feel it's like the reading is almost zooming in to this High Priestess. It's just providing more detail on what this High Priestess is talking about. So you have the Six of Swords, the Fool, and the Wheel of Fortune, definitely moving on to calmer shores, but this is like a new beginning. The Fool is you taking a leap of faith. It is you kind of jumping towards something new. And the Wheel of Fortune is your destiny. I always say that we have full control over the direction that this wheel spins. We control it with our vibes. There's a snake on the side here, Aries, and it just says that we control the direction of the wheel with our vibrations, with how we feel, and all this other stuff. The High Priestess, which you have up here, has this B and the J. There's a million ways to look at the B and the J, but on top of all that, it could just say that you could be focusing on the negative or the positive here. So I feel like you need to keep it positive this year, because I feel like that will spin the wheel in the positive direction. I also feel that some of you could be, this could be like a divorce. Six of Swords, she has a child with her right here. And so I feel for some of you, this could be like a divorce situation or a separation that you're going through here. Yeah, it's like you're kind of like going off on your own. I really feel like you're ready to do something on your own with this Fool card. The Fool says, just do it, basically. I am also getting a weird message. I have to say it. I feel like this is just for one of you, literally out there, but for somebody out there, I feel like somebody out there is either going to be working in like animation or art is popping into my head with the Devil. I feel like it's like someone out there has been hoping to get a job in like animation or art, but it feels like animation specifically, something like that. I feel like you'll be getting your job, whoever that is. So there you go. But Aries, let's clarify this. Thank you for being here, Aries. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video as well. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. But Aries, let's see what is going on for you. Between the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card here. I almost feel like some of you have tried to work on a situation that was tricky. The Temperance card really says you're in control as well. Temperance is a card of bringing balance into a situation, but it also says you control, kind of like how a situation turns out. She is kind of, the angel is like turning water into wine, and it's a card of like alchemy, turning a negative into a positive. I feel like that would be something that, comes up here about 900 times. So I feel like either learning to turn negatives into positives or just working on that this year would be very, very beneficial for you. Between the King of Cups and the Devil, you have the Seven of Cups here. I almost feel like someone had a wandering eye, is like what's popping into my head. Like maybe someone didn't cheat necessarily, but maybe, like keeping their attention is what feels like the problem here to me. Like maybe, I don't even know if I would necessarily like call this hot and cold energy, although it kind of feels that way. It's like maybe they'd be texting you a lot, and then maybe they would stop texting you and just like disappear. It's like I feel this like kind of more disappearing energy here. So I feel like someone just disappeared or would do that from time to time. Between the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess, you have the King of Pentacles here. It's like divine counterparts. I do feel if you're looking for love, there could be someone new coming in for you. It definitely could be an earth sign. You have a lot of this like strong earth energy showing up in your reading here. Could be a Taurus. Taurus shows up on the Wheel of Fortune as well. Could be any sign. This is just a general reading, but that's kind of like what stands out to me. Between the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, you have the Ten of Swords. Like I said, I feel like this is a difficult ending. It's like something is dead, done, over with. Probably something toxic here. So I feel like some of you could be kind of like moving on here. I do like that you go from the Ten of Swords to the Six of Swords, because it's saying that, again, you are moving on from a toxic situation, or you're moving past a toxic situation. I would really prefer to, just looking at the way the cards are here, I kind of hope that the sun comes up or something similar. We'll have to see. Here you go. Between the Devil and the Fool, you have the Ten of Cups. Love it. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty, happiness, abundance, good things coming in for you. So a lot of happiness coming in for you probably after some sort of Ten of Swords thing. I feel like I'm not going to sugarcoat this, Aries. I do feel for some of you, whatever this like separation thing is, I feel like you will maybe, still be feeling it at the beginning of the year. I feel like you'll still be kind of maybe feeling that energy, and that could be a little bit challenging. But at the same time, Ten of Cups is your center card on the clarifying spread, and the center card is the most important card in these spreads, and so I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you. Between the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords. Two of Swords has come up for almost every single sign. The Two of Swords to me is like a card of making a decision. So I feel like some of you need to make a choice to move on to something new. It's like she, as I've said to like almost everybody, she is staying stuck where she is. She needs to see that there's new land behind her here on the card. And if she can see that, she could find a lot of success. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying make a decision to move on to new lands. I do get divorce there as well. So some of you could be dealing with divorce. Top row outcome, you have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be the past, but I really feel like this could be a new soulmate coming in for you here. Queen and King of Pentacles here, up to the Ten of Cups to the Six of Cups. It's like a soulmate coming in. So if you're looking for love, this looks like a new love offer. It could also be a Capricorn as well. Again, the Devil doesn't have to be negative. It could just be a Capricorn coming in for you. Middle row here, you have the Tower. As I say that, the Tower is kind of like things falling apart, but I feel like this Tower could be a move, which I was kind of saying earlier, that I was getting a lot of this moving energy, and the Tower to me does not have to be a terrible card. It could just be some sort of move or some sort of kind of like separation here. I do feel like a very strong need to pay attention to warning signs here, Aries, with the Tower card to avoid a Tower moment. Again, I always tell people, it's like, like I've heard other readers, I don't care what other readers say. I feel like other readers can say whatever they want. But what I will say is I've heard a lot of readers say how negative the Tower is. But I'm always like, yeah, but you're watching tarot for advice. You're watching tarot to hopefully avoid these situations. So it's like tarot isn't set in stone. To me, when I hear a reader say that the Tower, oh my God, the Tower, your life is going to fall to pieces, to me that's BS, because it's like you have total control over your destiny. Wheel of Fortune, you have control over your whole life. And to me, that just takes your power away when people say that. So I really feel like you need to take your power back here. I would just pay attention to warning signs. A bunch of signs this year have had like, really good year. It seems like things are kind of improving, maybe not perfect, but definitely improving. But a bunch of signs have had kind of like warning messages saying, pay attention if something doesn't seem right in any area of your life. Bottom row here, you have the Strength card. Yeah, I'd be patient. Again, I do feel like some of you could just be feeling sad over like a separation situation if you're going through a breakup or a separation. So, that could be like a little bit challenging for you here with this energy. And there could just be some sadness. You're having to be strong because of that. Could also be a Leo coming in for you as well. You have Leo twice here as well. Like I said, could be any sign. This is general reading. I really feel like your main message here is needing to focus on like turning a situation around. I almost feel like you don't believe that you can here, Aries, is what's popping into my head. Like maybe you have a bunch of negative things going on in your life. The Temperance card says, totally get that, like, right? The Temperance card says, yes, I understand you're going through a lot of difficulties and challenges, but it's like there are ways that you can have this turnaround here. I want to get more details on this here, Aries. So let's take a deeper look and see what is going on with these challenges. Mending card, you have this card of healing and fixing things. So definitely seems to be your fixing. Knight of Swords, don't rush. Again, almost every single sign has had the Knight of Swords this year. And like I always say, second opinion. It's my second opinion card. It says, get a second opinion on anything that you're going to purchase that's like expensive. You have the Three of Cups, a celebration. People want to help you as well. And the Emperor, you showing up in a very, very strong position. I love this. I really feel like this year is kind of simple for you here, Aries. I feel like it's telling you that you are learning how to take control. The Emperor right here. I feel like you are learning how to kind of like heal situations that you're in, or you are learning how to take control back from things that maybe where you feel like your power has been taken away. So I really feel like you're kind of like healing situations, or you're just turning situations around with this energy. With the Knight of Swords, 6 Wands, a victory coming in for you here. So I like to see that. You have like 3 6s here. I love multiple 6s because to me it says you're like going in the right direction. With the 3 of Cups, you have the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is definitely like true love, number one. I know that the 10 of Pentacles is a pentacle card, yes, but to me it is also a card of the tree of life. To me it says you could be like attracting or receiving love that is, your dream love, something that you truly desire. It's like a true love card. It's also amazing for like inheritances or money coming in. You do have some good money cards here. What I would say is just like intuitively, I feel like most of this money stuff is probably going to be coming in through like work or getting a new job. So I just feel like a job change. With the Emperor, you have the 2 Wands here. 2 Wands, like literally, like I just said, 2 Wands is taking control. 2 Wands is a card of taking the lead. So I really feel that this year you are learning to kind of like take the lead in your life to find success. I love the 2 Wands. To me, it's a card of leaving a comfort zone. And to me, it really says you're doing things that maybe you've never done before. I feel like there are a lot of gifts that are going on for you here. This year, like, here's what I feel like saying to you, Aries. I'm just going to say it. I feel like this year is a treasure hunt for you. There's a saying that I love, which is you have to move a lot of dirt to get to the gold. And I feel like that's what you're learning to do. I feel like you've been going through a lot of dirt in the past here, a lot of crappy situations, but I feel like you need to realize that there is gold. There is like good stuff in the challenges. There are good things that you can gain from, the difficulties and all that other stuff. So I feel like that's what you're learning to do. It's like you're learning to turn things around with this whole row right here. So I love to see that. I feel like your most important by the way, Aries, I do feel like for some of you, you could be healing a relationship from the past. You're the second sign. Only 2 signs have had messages about potentially healing a relationship from the past. And you could definitely be one of them that's doing it. Could be with a Pisces, a Capricorn, a Taurus. I mean, it could be any sign. But those are the signs that stand out to me. But some of you could be definitely kind of like healing something from the past here. with the Judgment card. But I feel like that Judgment card is like you realizing, like Judgment is a wake-up call. You're realizing how to take control here. The Hangman, I do feel like there are some pauses here, but I feel like you're just realizing that you no longer want to dance, that you no longer, not literally, by the way, Aries, I feel like this is more figurative. I feel like it's saying you no longer want to feel like you're having to put on a show to get approval or anything like that. And I feel like that's your main focus there. With the High Priestess, I feel like you're learning to trust your intuition, but I feel like you're learning that there's more to life with the High Priestess. The High Priestess, there's no roof above her head. To me, the High Priestess says that the sky is the limit beyond that, right? It's like realizing that there are no restrictions, that you should be dreaming bigger. So I feel like that's what you need to do this year, but this looks pretty good, Aries. So thank you for watching. Definitely enjoy your year. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising to get a full picture of what's going on for you this year. Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But thank you, Aries, and I will see you in the next video.